you into tonight, Maddie?
Same thing I do every night there, Justice.
Try and take over the internet?
Try and take over the internet.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
But anyways, I'm the host of this here podcast called Point of Review, and today my name is Matt Ream.
Today?
Yeah.
Some days he's Julio.
Yeah, some days. You can get me on Twitter at Matt Ream, and my host here with me, my co-host, is he's finally got his Twitter. None other than at Perfect Fluff. Why don't you just say it, bud?
Hi, I'm the co-host, Justice McLaughlin. We're 5 episodes in, and my Twitter is at PerfectFlaw420. Same as my gamer tag on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. So if you want to play some COD Zombies or
Anything.
anything really,
Anything. I'll play.
anything.
You want to play right now?
Well, we can't. We're having a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More important
And I was
things
gonna play
do.
Last of Us after this.
Yes. You have to finish that. It's a
I
good
have
game.
to fucking finish that. Game of the year all around from IGN. Fucking beautiful fucking game.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm not like a decent way through it. It's just a couple other games came out.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you know that I beat it?
I know that you did beat it. I sold you my spare PlayStation 3 for you to be able to play that game.
Yeah.
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 And now
that-
Luke owns it.
And yeah, we've been over this story on Point of Review before.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. So
I
Justice.
think it's going to be a recurring story.
Do you? It might be because
might
you know, as soon as The Last of Us gets brought up, so does the PlayStation 3 that I bought because of
does.
it.
It does.
Yeah.
The only game he actually bought a PlayStation 3 to play. Anyways, what were you gonna go on about?
So what's been going on in the last week? Like, I don't even know.
Well, you do know, because that's why we're doing this podcast.
I know, because we're sort of switching it up a little bit.
We are
We're,
a little bit.
We're trying to we're gonna give you some of the top news stories throughout the week, since we're gonna be putting this out now, hopefully every Monday, because I got that commitment. I don't know about you, bud.
I usually do.
Yeah. Well, for the last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want us to get this down pat.
It's 2014. We gotta get this shit done.
Done.
Done. Yeah. My
Well,
English ain't
That
great.
good sometimes.
My English ain't good almost from some time.
Well, one of my top news
race
stories is From Dusk Till Dawn gets a premiere date.
From
March
Dusk Till
11th.
Dawn, what's that?
It's a TV series based on 3 films done by Quentin Tarantino. And
Are they good?
And Robert Rodriguez.
Oh. So what is it?
It is the first one starts out as like a, bank robbery thriller type deal, and then like the last half hour they go to a bar called From Dusk Till Dawn, and it turns out that that particular bar is run by vampires.
Vampires.
Yes.
And so when does this take place?
Like chronologically, like what year?
Yeah.
God, I don't know. I don't know what year the TV series is going to take place.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was the 90s.
Well, sweet. I don't really know anything to say about it. I don't know
I've
anything
seen
about
the
that
first
much.
two.
That's awesome though.
I've seen the first
Sounds
two.
pretty sweet.
The first one had George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino as like the brothers, and they both die in the end, and fucking. Then the other two and three, have different characters that keep going back to this particular bar called From Dusk Till Dawn that is, like I said, run by vampires. And now we're going to be doing a TV series expanded around those stories.
I have to interrupt you here for a second.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I gotta tell you something.
Okay.
I gotta tell the audience something.
Yes.
The audio quality for this podcast might not be the greatest because we're using a microphone
That we've never tested.
that we've
before.
never really used before. We're used to using my iPhone, and now we actually have a microphone, but it might not be working as good as I thought. But maybe with a little bit of editing, I can fix that.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
It seems that when you turned it up, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it seemed... we tested it once, but... yeah.
Extensive testing may have...
Yeah. We might need an extra microphone. We're gonna need an extra microphone.
Either way.
Yeah.
One for me and one for you.
Yeah. So if anybody out there wants to donate a microphone to us, it doesn't have to be anything special.
Hit us up at Matt Ream
Yeah,
or at
at-
Perfect Flaw 420.
Yeah, on the Twitters, the Twitterverse up in there.
We'd pay for postage or anything like that. I'm sure it wouldn't be too much.
Yeah, probably not. But anyways, so from dusk till dawn. Is that all you had to say about it?
That's all I had to say
Okay.
about it. There's,
So if the audience has anything to say about it, leave it in the comment section below. Because this is a YouTube podcast, so there is a comment section. However, one day, we may put this up somewhere where somebody can actually get a hold of the actual audio file and actually listen to it somehow, like without using YouTube. You know what I mean?
yeah, like podcasting on.
Yes, like an actual podcast.
An actual podcast.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
that
like an
runs on-
iTunes one.
One that runs on the iTunes.
Yeah, something like that.
Some Star Wars news.
Some Star Wars news, eh?
Some casting news. Michael Fassbender and Hugo Weaving are
I heard the Weaving one.
are apparently up for Star Wars roles, and some script tweaks have been done by J.J. Abrams there that are said to introduce either Obi-Wan Kenobi's kid or grandkid to the story.
I didn't know that he had a love interest.
He did in the Clone Wars, like the TV.
Like in
series.
the animated series?
The animated
Oh, I
series.
did not know that.
Yeah.
Right on.
It would be
I didn't really watch those though, so that's probably
I've
why I didn't
watched.
know.
I've dabbled in the episodes, like the
I
first.
mean, I have them on my. I have them.
You own them?
Well, yeah.
Like which ones?
Uh,
Like the animated ones or like the CG ones?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah. Go on.
yeah. He did have a love interest in that particular series, and I'm told that there's a firm that is currently going to be figuring out the canon and or continuity of the Star Wars franchise.
So like including the books and like the comics and like
it used to be that the main Star Wars universe was movies 1 through 6 and like one novel and like one comic. Like
That's it.
There's
Yeah,
only
that's
a
it.
few things that George Lucas considers 100% truly canon. And then there's the video games and the comic books and the animated TV series and shows, and there are different brackets of continuity. Well, they've hired a firm to decide for Lucas and Disney what they're going to put in that is considered canon. Everything else falls into
Yeah.
whatever other brackets,
Yeah.
but they're going to build a universe, apparently.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I'm hoping that they choose to bring back Boba Fett. That was one of my all-time favorite characters.
For the spin-off movies, you're saying? Or
Well, just in
bring 'em
general.
back at all?
7, 8, and 9, I want
Do you
him.
want him to make a spin-off movie of just Boba Fett?
Spin-off movie of Boba Fett done right would be interesting.
What do you mean done right? How do you want it?
Well, if knowing marketing and knowing big companies like Disney and Lucas, they'll probably start it with, the beginning. He'll still be a bounty hunter, and it'll be maybe, his side of the story getting all the way to the Sarlacc and everything. Depending on how well that does, then they'll do 2 and 3 and 4 Boba Fett spin-off sequels. Like, we know it. If it
So you
if
want
it,
it to- you
if
want
it
it to-
rakes in $500 million, they're going to do more.
Are you trying to say that you want it to follow the same storyline? You don't want it to have its own separate story about Boba Fett?
Yeah, I wanted. I've read a lot of stories about Boba Fett, so as a fan of Boba Fett, if they take him in a completely new direction, that won't really do it for me, and I'm sure hundreds upon thousands of fans? Question mark?
I don't know.
Yeah. Like, I know where he goes. He eventually becomes, like, an anti-hero. Like, he stops working for Darth Vader and the Empire because eventually Darth Vader and the Empire are non-existent, and he actually...
Yeah, he's a mercenary race.
Yeah, exactly like Deadpool. And he eventually starts working for Luke and Han and Leia and becomes a good person.
I feel like I
He
should
gets cancer
give
and...
you these pages because you're more into that shit than I am.
Okay.
And you're trying to get me into all that, but since we're talking about movies, I'll bring up something about mine. Here, hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
We got that. It's not a movie, but we got that. It's okay. That it's still recording on here.
Oh,
biggie.
okay. It just went black. I was a little scared. there
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
minute.
no worries. So that Breaking Bad spin-off, Better Call Saul.
Yes,
Yeah, that's coming out
in November
in November.
of
Yeah,
2014.
for all them Breaking Bad fans out there. If
I
you
would
like hold on. If you like Breaking Bad, drop
You-
a comment. Tell us how excited you are for this new one. If you're not excited for it, then well, tell us that you're not excited for it. I don't really care.
I'm
Tell us something.
I'm stoked that it's going to be
A prequel?
a prequel sequel hybrid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard that it was gonna be a prequel.
Well, yeah, some scenes will be like flash forwards to the future, and you'll get to find out what happened with Saul after, where he went and stuff. At least that's what IGN had the creator of IGN commenting on. Like, it's not going to happen every episode, every week, every time, but you'll get a flash forward here and there.
Sweet.
So that's why it's going to be
That's
a
pretty
prequel
sweet.
sequel hybrid.
I mean, I've never really. Sorry for the listeners. I've never watched Breaking Bad.
That's okay.
Don't hate on me.
I think you should purchase it
Yeah.
later.
I should purchase it, shouldn't I?
Yes, with your iTunes account.
Yeah.
6 seasons. You said that you'd watch it, and I'm sure Luke would sit there and watch it with us.
Well, my brother said it was pretty sweet.
6 seasons, critically acclaimed.
Yeah,
It's got the guy from Malcolm in the Middle.
it does.
And the guy that was the sidekick is now going to be in Need for Speed,
Yeah.
which is...
That looks like a pretty intense looking movie, man.
It's supposed to compete with, rest in peace, Paul Walker, Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I think it's doing a few more things. Like it's using
And apparently...
it's using like supercars, not just like street racing cars
Well,
and muscle
yeah.
cars. Like it's using
Um,
like $1 million cars. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing about that whole franchise is now it's only made by one company now.
Need for Speed.
Yes. And now their games are supposed to be taken in
Is
the...
it Criterion?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
They're supposed to be taking it,
They're using Frostbite, right?
I think so,
Yeah. They made the last 3 or 2. 3?
to...
2. Okay.
Um,
Well then, yeah, they're using Frostbite.
but Wii U had a certain other developer. Now I'm pretty sure Criterion makes all the games across the board, no matter what. Like, they're the maker.
Of Need for Speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, they don't let anyone handle their games anymore.
Are they gonna do Burnout?
The only series I really racing games I really did like was Need for
Need for
Speed.
Speed, yeah,
so
same
I can't
here.
really tell you about other racing games.
I can tell you about one.
What?
The Crew.
The Crew. That looks interesting. Anyways, I want to finish up on the Need for Speed.
Okay,
note.
go ahead. Yep.
Criterion is supposed to be taking the games in the direction of the movies. So, hopefully that either means same voice acting or same storyline if they can't get those particular actors to.
That is somewhat disappointing to me.
Because you think that it's going to be watered down?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's not gonna be as good as they used to be.
Yeah.
I still think Underground 2 was the best.
One?
Yeah, the best one there ever was. They haven't made a really good one since then. I mean, they've all been good. Don't get
Just
me wrong.
That was your
They
favorite.
haven't been as good as Underground 2.
With all the
Yeah,
customizations.
with
and-
everything that you could do with your car. And,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
the open world.
And then there's Midnight Club LA, and we probably shouldn't even talk about that because that's just.
Well, Rockstar did a good job. I have played that particular racing game too.
It's
But
good.
like I said, Need for Speed and the one you're talking about now, that one and Most Wanted, not the new one, the one that was out on the old consoles.
Yeah.
Not this remake.
Yeah, where is it? It's over here somewhere. By EA.
You're playing Hot Pursuit.
Oh, that's Hot Pursuit.
And there's one that came out after that. It's called The Run.
Criterion made this too.
It's called The Run. Need
The
for
Run,
Speed.
I have that too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's done like movie style format.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet actually. I like that one.
You like that one
Just
too?
because it's like really intense.
Yeah.
Like there's one race where there's an avalanche and like it's happening as you're going down
Nice.
it. Like it's pretty crazy. And it uses the Frostbite engine, the one with Battlefield 4.
Nice.
Well, actually it's the Battlefield 3 engine. But
Right.
you know, it's still pretty sweet. I got both those games around the same time.
Cool. What's next on the docket?
What's next? See, I also got another thing here called The Walking Dead spoof. It's called there's a spoof movie coming out
Yeah, it started.
based on The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
What's it called? You know.
um,
It's called Walking the Dead.
Walking the Dead, right?
Yeah. Or no,
It was
no,
on-
no, no. I'm lying. It's called Walking with the Dead. Sorry.
Walking with
Yeah.
the Dead.
And it's
It's spoofing Walking Dead, Warm Bodies, and something else.
Yeah, it's got this. It's got a sheriff, which is obviously a spoof of Rick.
Yep.
It's got two other characters in the group. It's a group of 4 people.
Right.
Oh,
Zombieland.
Yeah, Zombieland.
All their names are code
yeah.
names.
All their names are code names from like where they were born or whatever. And
Or
so
where-
there's Rick, or at least the guy that resembles Rick.
Right.
There's a kid that plays his 10-year-old son.
Yeah.
There's somebody else. I don't know who it is. And then there's a zombie that's trying to convince them that he's not dead.
Yeah.
And he does a good job of it apparently, and
Yeah.
he's in the
That's
group.
the Warm Bodies reference.
Yeah. So that's I'm biased kind of about, is biased the right word?
Yeah.
About spoof movies because
Parody movies are interesting when they're done right.
Yeah, when they're done right, like Scary Movie, like the first one. That was like landmark fucking spoof movie right there.
They pretty much paved the way for how parody movies were done.
Yeah.
Because then there was Epic Movie and
Yeah.
Disaster Movie. I'm not saying those ones were good because
No,
there's a
definitely
lot other parody movies like freaking the Lampoon series and fuck Van Wilder.
Yeah, Van Wilder. Well, I wouldn't even really
Van
call
Wilder.
that a spoof
No,
movie.
Van
That's
Wilder
just
is
comedy right
no
there.
Van Wilder is totally spoofing National Lampoon.
Is it?
Because they have so many Van Wilder movies now with the Van Wilder stamp. And
Isn't
American Pie does it
National
now too.
Isn't Van Wilder a National Lampoon movie?
I think so too. Like it's
then
it's
it's
like
not a
within its
spoof.
own thing. That's what I'm trying to get at.
So it's a spoof of itself, basically.
Yeah,
That's weird.
because there's like at least 2 other.
Do you have
Yeah.
any more movie, TV style news that you got
Movie,
to bring
TV information stuff of
Yeah.
the internets.
up? Any of that kind of jazz?
Dominic Cooper, Howard Stark in Winter Soldier, the new Captain America movie.
He was Howard Stark in Iron Man 2, right?
You're asking me questions that I don't know answers to right now.
Well, in Iron Man 2 when he was looking
It's
at
played
that.
by a different person every time.
Well, that's
Like they haven't
unfortunate.
kept continuity with Howard Stark, unfortunately.
Well, then never mind.
Dominic Cooper, Howard Stark in Winter Soldier. Information that I have solid info on. Please don't ask me.
Where'd you get your info?
IGN.
It's good.
Yeah.
I already knew that. I just wanted everybody else to know.
Will be playing Ian Fleming in the James Bond biopic movie. Like the person who created James Bond.
I know who Ian is. Mr. Fleming.
Mr. Fleming. Quentin Tarantino's movie gets a title. The Hateful Eight.
It's Western, you mean?
Yeah. His Western. A clear nod to the Magnificent Seven, the movie that inspired Star Wars.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
So
like that.
that's an all-around nod to
Star Wars.
several different things.
There you go. Star Wars is in there somewhere.
AMC premiered Revolutionary War spy thriller called Turn at the TV Critics Association. Tells the true story of the Culper Ring, which is cryptology, spies, revolutionary setting. It's all about the Revolutionary War, like fucking George Washington times and shit.
George Washington times.
Yeah.
It's good times. I wasn't there, so I wouldn't
Well,
know.
no, we
but
wouldn't. I'm excited to see where that could go. Will it run off the coattails of Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, and Mad Men? Or will this be a flop like The Killing?
will it?
I don't know.
What does the audience think?
I'm hoping that it will do well. It sounds like an interesting
Yeah.
direction of TV.
I don't really watch TV, but
It
sounds interesting for sure.
It takes certain genres for you to be interested in.
Yeah.
Like you even stopped watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
newest,
Well, it
the
wasn't
newest-
what I expected it to be. That's for sure.
the newest episode was like crazy interesting.
Was it?
Yeah, there's I don't know, spoilers. They finally reveal what happened to Coulson.
Oh, you mean in Avengers?
Yeah.
Nice.
They finally give you a little insight on what the fuck happened.
Sweet.
AMC also announced *Halt and Catch Fire*, a computer drama set in Silicon Valley in the 1980s, debuting in June of 2014. This year. You unfortunately beat me to the chase on *Better Call Saul*.
Yeah, I got you on that one.
Yep. Breaking Bad actor Jesse Plemons is for Skywalker's son in the new Episode 7 casting buzz.
That's.
How does that make you feel?
That's Eisenberg's little buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the crazy guy.
And he's supposed to be who?
Skywalker's son.
Like Luke Skywalker's son.
Luke Skywalker's son, yeah.
What's Luke Skywalker's son's name?
He has a couple.
Which one would he be, do you think?
I have no idea. He could either play fucking. It's kind of hard. Like he's got the
That's
look.
what she said.
He's got the look of his one son, but with the way cosmetic and CGE and like all of how that works, he could play either. We have got Ben Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin is his son, too?
He has a son named Anakin, I believe.
Because I'm pretty sure that's his dad.
No, it is his dad, but oh, Anakin Solo. So that's
Yeah, that's Han Solo's kid.
Okay, never mind. It's just yeah, my bad. It's been a while since I
It's
gone-
okay.
It's been a while since I've gone through my Star
It's
Wars
okay.
lore.
It's
So
okay.
we've got Ben Skywalker and Mara Jade Skywalker, which is his daughter. And then Anakin Solo and Jason Solo, and there's quite a few characters that are being introduced for Episode 7. Like, it's gonna be awesome.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm excited. I wanna watch it.
So yeah, Ben Skywalker.
December something.
like
2015?
December 18th, 2015.
December 18th.
Because that gives them enough time to not compete with like Avengers or Man of Steel or anything like that.
That's
Like, all those
that's gonna
movie-
be a good year for movies.
All of
man.
those,
Holy.
all of those movies will already have been out and like be on the verge of coming out on
They'll
DVD.
be pretty close to DVD, if not on already.
On DVD, exactly. So, Star Wars has like basically nothing to worry about.
They'll have to worry about the. No, they won't have to worry about anything. They'll be
I
good to
don't
go. It's
real-
Star Wars. They don't have to worry
I
about
think
shit.
the only movie that's coming out that year is Avatar 2.
2015?
I think so.
Isn't Avengers 2 coming out 2015?
No, I meant that just competes with
Star
Star Wars at that
in
time.
The
I
theater at
think
the
I
same
think it
time.
has a December release.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Unless Avatar 2 comes out in like 2016.
I don't even know, man. I
Yeah.
don't even know. I thought it was coming out in 2004.
Yeah, see, when the new year happens, it kind of fucks with your.
Yeah, I don't even know anymore, man.
You want to say next year, and they're like, oh wait, it's not.
It's already next year.
It's already 2014.
You got this. Man, I'm losing it.
He's a little flustered. This
What-
new microphone is really fucking him up.
I know. I'm not used to it. I'm used to just chilling.
Shia LaBeouf announces retirement after his plagiarizing fiasco. The actor had lifted lines from the graphic novel Justin M. Damiano from creator Daniel Clowes from HowardCantor.com. He has one movie in the works right now with Brad Pitt called Fury. It's a 1944 World War II action thriller.
Shia LaBeouf does.
Shia LaBeouf and Brad Pitt. I don't know if he's gonna finish that movie.
I heard he was retiring from social life.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Retiring from everything. That announces retirement from all public life. Like
He's not. He's still probably gonna do movies, but he's just not gonna talk to anybody.
No, I think that he means he's retired, like from everything.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
All I heard was social life, so he might still be working. That's
he
all
might
I
still
know.
be working. He just won't. He'll just be one of those people who doesn't talk to
Yeah,
reporters or
yeah, like
anything.
Eminem.
Like at all. Eminem does the odd interview every now and then.
Yeah, every once in a while, but barely ever.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of all I had at the moment. I'm gonna.
Do you have
steal
any?
your little
Well,
piece of
hold
paper
on.
that
Do you
got
have? You don't have anything for games over there?
No. Game we've kind of
You
covered.
got no news for games over the week? Well,
We've
I'll
covered
tell you one
we've
thing.
covered games. What do you got for
I'll
games?
tell you one thing
I'm
for
excited
games.
for Tomb Raider Definitive Edition for my Xbox One.
Yeah, I know you are, but that's not the. I know there's something else here you're excited about.
What?
You can't see it right now. But I
Well,
know
can you
it's-
tell us and the announcers? Because it probably
And the
is
announcers, we are the announcers.
the listeners.
Yeah, I can tell them because I bet you they're excited. Maybe not. I don't know, but you are.
Yes.
Do you want to know what it is real bad?
Sure.
You have it. It's in your email. It's the Project Spark beta.
I
for
do.
Xbox
I
One.
have the code. I am so excited to play that for Xbox One. I get to sit there and create.
Yeah, and you know what? Everybody that has the code now, when the Xbox One beta comes out,
Yeah.
you get an extra code so you can invite one of your friends.
I can.
Yeah.
I know.
Who are you gonna invite, Justice?
I'm not gonna invite you.
Oh man, are you gonna give your code out to one of our Twitter listeners?
I could give my code out to one of our Twitter listeners
You could, or I guess our YouTube listeners.
because
You could comment in the section.
you can always just freaking try it out on mine if you. You said you might not really
Yeah.
like it, but
Well, that's
yeah.
what the beta's for. Right?
We should maybe have a little
You want to raffle that off, maybe?
somewhat of a contest for
Yeah.
this.
We could do that.
If
If anybody likes Project Spark, you could always tweet at PerfectFlaw420 and tell them. I don't know. Tell you what. What do you want to know? What do you want to
I'm
know?
gonna
about
ask the audience a trivia question.
Yeah, about. Well, it's got to be about the topic, right?
Well, about Project Spark, we can't do that. Should we make it a Walking
You
Dead?
could.
Can we make it a Walking Dead question?
can make
or
it
a
any
comic
question
book
you want.
question? You ask me. Do you throw me a topic?
Throw you a topic. Okay, listeners. Let's see if you know. This is actually not going to be very hard. All you're going to have to do is go to our videos and check. No, that's too easy. That's too easy. I was going to give a really easy one, but that's too easy.
I was more thinking on like lore, like comic book lore, like a question, like what was Superman's dog's name, or what was.
You have to tweet this question out right away. Just so the world knows.
I
For
know.
Project Spark beta key.
For Project Spark beta key.
What is?
Seeing as though a lot of Marvel movies are coming out in the next little while.
Okay.
What is Peter Parker's clone's name?
What is Peter Parker's clone's name? Game Over Greggy. This is why he quit reading Marvel for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were listening to that particular.
Yeah.
That's
That's at Game Over Greggy on Twitter. Greg
at-
Miller. You can
yeah.
you can get him on the YouTube.
He was telling
as well.
this particular story to Colin Moriarty at No Tax.
Yeah. See, I mess it up
No
sometimes, too.
taxation at No
Yeah, there you
Taxation.
go, at No
Colin,
Taxation.
Colin Moriarty.
Go say it. Just say it one more time.
Colin Taxation at No Moriarty.
Yeah, exactly. Colin Moriarty at No Taxation on Twitter. There you go.
There we go. It's a mouthful, apparently.
It is. I don't know how Greg says it every time.
A little bit of practice, I'm assuming.
Yeah, well,
But yeah,
he's been doing it.
I
for a
will
lot
give
longer.
away my Project Spark beta key for.
Your
when-
extra one, because you're going to use yours probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you can answer the question, who is Peter Parker's clone?
Yeah, what's his name?
What's his name?
Yeah, tweet that question out right now.
Hit me at PerfectClaw420.
There you go. So other than that,
This is also a timed thing. It doesn't come out till February, so
yeah, I
you
was
an-
gonna say when
you
does it
answer the
come out?
question. Please don't expect your Project Spark beta key right away because I don't have it.
You will get a message from Justice here at PerfectFlaw420 to let you know that you did get the key, that you are the one that receives the key, but you won't get it until he gets it. So yeah, that's the problem. with
It's
that.
a wonderful world that we live in.
Yeah, them digitals. You know what I
Them
mean?
digitals. I'm currently tweeting the question out right now.
Yeah.
Follow me at PerfectFlaw420 and follow my co-host at Matt Ream. And follow at Colin.
It's not at Colin.
I know it's not.
He's learning the Twitter still. He's still learning.
It's at Game Over Greggy, at No Taxation,
Yeah.
at Kevin Smith because we love
No,
him.
it's not at Kevin Smith.
No, we love
it's
him.
At that Kevin Smith.
At that Kevin Smith.
Yeah, you got to get it right because you got to get them Twitters to know.
I know. I understand that, some people have fake accounts. Like, this guy really likes Jessica Negri.
Yeah.
And he followed the
I
wrong
followed
one.
the wrong one.
He followed the wrong
Yeah.
one. And he told me that I followed the wrong one, so
Yeah,
I made sure.
that he unfollowed.
I
the
made
fake.
sure I unfollowed the
Yeah.
fake account.
Yeah.
And you don't want to follow the fake Kevin Smith. You want to follow that Kevin
Exactly.
Smith.
At that Kevin Smith on the Twitters. Also, the Jessica Negri one we're talking about would be at Jessica Negri. with
Not
an O.
at Jessica Negri, because that's a fake one. Don't follow that one.
Yeah, it's Jessica Negri with just an O, not an OH, just O. Yeah. Just so you know. I don't want to mess anything up. People gotta know. Anyways, so there's this Alien game coming out. I don't know if you've heard of it.
It looks good. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just like I've never seen a survival game like that. You usually either get a pistol or something to whack the goddamn alien with. It looks
You
interesting.
played-
I want to play
Listen,
through
listen.
it. I am listening.
You played The Walking Dead Telltale game, right?
Yes.
you know how you don't really kill anything in that game? Really? Well, I mean, you do, but only when you really, really, really have to.
Yeah, I understand.
You don't even get to do that in this game. It's that intense. You don't kill anything. There's one alien.
There's one alien on your ship.
on your
You're the
deserted
daughter
ship.
of Ripley, Amanda.
And you have to somehow get get out somehow. I don't know. But
Well-
anyways, point of bringing this game up,
I'm assuming you survive until like a transport ship comes along and you get like,
something like that. I don't
Something.
know. You do repairs to the ship,
or
every
you
once
actually
in a
do
while,
find a way to
whatever.
kill it.
Somehow, I don't know, suck it out into space. And, I don't know. But the reason I brought this game up is because there won't be any multiplayer in it. Obviously, I say obviously because of the gameplay that I've seen of it, and I just don't see how you could put multiplayer in a game like that. So I'm hoping that the
I read an article the other day that said that there is no multiplayer on the Alien Isolation at all. Is that what you were just talking about?
yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
exactly what I was saying.
Oh, sorry, I'm doing the
Yeah,
Twitter,
no,
the
you're
Twitter
still
thing.
you're still.
I'm
Twittering.
still listening.
Yeah, kind of. So, I guess since we're about halfway through now, we might as well switch it to the biggest topic of the. Look, man, you went over 140 characters. You can't do that on Twitter. Choose your words carefully.
I know, right?
Anyways, the biggest topic of conversation for today, I'm going to say, is the Marvel and the DC universes. Again, usually. I don't know, we're talking about this a lot. You got me into comics. What can
I know.
say?
I sat there the other day and made him watch like quite a few DC animated universe.
I watched Batman Under the Red Hood. I watched The Dark Knight Returns,
Part
1
1
and
and
2.
Part 2,
I watched some Justice League movies. The Flashpoint one, I think, was my favorite.
the Flashpoint Paradox, and the two Crisis on Two Worlds one.
Yeah,
You really
those
like that
two,
one,
yeah.
too.
I like
Uh,
the Flash one the best, though.
He didn't really pay attention to Justice League Doom. He might like that story if he paid attention to that one.
I didn't even watch it. I wasn't even in the room.
I know. Justice League War comes out February 4th.
Well, here we go. There's some notes on it there if
I'm
you don't know.
amazingly stoked for that because I almost always get the DC animated movies on Blu-ray combo packs.
Well, for the listeners, how much do those cost?
Generally from the store that you're going to, they're $24.98 to $19.98. Best Buy, Walmart, depends on your area. We live in a small town, so we only have a Walmart. It's the origin of the Justice League: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Shazam, and the origin of Cyborg. These aren't the traditional characters. They are missing a few characters. Cyborg and Shazam were introduced in the New 52 storyline, where DC Comics in 2011 completely rebooted how you look at the DC universe. Jumping on point. Superman is no longer dating Lois Lane currently at this point in time. The length of which each Robin spent with Batman has been changed. Certain characters are now gay as opposed to not being gay. That's not a bad thing. It's an interesting character direction. Some characters have had their ailments completely fixed. Barbara Gordon was crippled by the Joker in a storyline. She's completely fixed right now. Like I said, this storyline is a completely
For the people
new
who,
universe.
For the people who missed it, what's the title of this movie again?
This is called Justice League War, based on the New 52 storyline.
Yes. And it's the first of the New 52 movies that are coming out.
Yes, it is.
And I'm stoked for the next one.
The next one is going to be the Son of Batman.
Yeah, I love Batman.
I don't know which direction they're going to take it in. There was a storyline called Son of Batman a couple of years ago. It was a one-shot where it took place in the future, like Batman Beyond style. So,
But it's New 52, so...
well, we don't know for what direction they're going to take the movie in
Well,
until I, because I'm going to buy it, because I know you're not going to spend fucking 20.
what I read was that is the next New 52 movie that they're putting out is The Son of Batman.
Cool.
So, it's in the New 52 It's in
Storyline.
there. Yeah, it's in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're going. It'll be the multiverse story where he. I know exactly which one that they're talking about then, which is surprising because it's a digital only title, and
The Son of Batman movie.
the comic, and it literally
Oh, the comic.
just launched a few months ago. I, in my opinion, would have rather the Batman Beyond style future Son of Batman, because he has like demonic powers from.
He has powers.
Yeah,
He's not Batman then.
he's the son of Batman.
Oh. Whoa.
It's the storyline.
I don't know.
It takes place in the Batman Beyond fucking somewhat canon. I know that he knows Terry McGinnis. I'm not sure if it's the same Batman Beyond Terry McGinnis, but it's a version of Terry McGinnis. So maybe they're fighting for the title. I haven't read that particular storyline from beginning to end. I dabbled in it. I seen it. I read about it. Anyways, I'm stoked to see what direction they take the Son of Batman movie in.
Yeah, me too. But on some more DC related news, they're releasing a new Sinestro comic, enhancing the Green Lantern story a little bit more.
It'll focus on Sinestro himself. It's out in spring.
The character himself, Sinestro.
Yes.
Yes, not the group, the Sinestro.
The Sinestro Corps.
Sinestro Corps, yeah. The actual person, Sinestro.
Mhm.
Well, he's not a person per se.
He's an alien.
Yeah.
Some Marvel news. Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man's coming
Doc
back.
Ock didn't end Peter's existence. He back for Amazing Spider-Man in April. It'll be interesting to see how he pans out.
That story you told me in episode, what was it, 4?
Yeah.
About Doc Ock and all them Spider-Man spoilers you gave me.
Yeah.
Turns out that's not how it actually turned. Well, that's how it went down.
It's
but
being
not,
It's being reversed, is what you're telling me.
It's he's still alive. He's not dead.
Well, his conscience
good
is
old
out there
Peter.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
gonna
Doc
be-
Ock's
it's coming
body
back.
died.
It's coming back to his body, is what
Awesome.
they've said. So
Ultimate
Peter's
Universe.
back in his body there.
Relaunching in April. Ultimate Spider-Man. Miles Morales.
That's who is that Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah.
Because unfortunately, in the Ultimate Universe, I'm pretty sure he's dead in that universe too.
So they're bringing the Ultimate Universe back with Ultimate Spider-Man there.
Yep.
All right.
Ultimate Spider-Man, Shadowcat, Cloak and Dagger,
Oh,
Bombshell.
that's in a different comic. That's in the Ultimates.
Yeah.
Yes. Who are what? That's kind of like a little Justice League formed by Spider-Man, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of like the equivalent of Avengers.
Who's in it?
Spider-Man, Shadowcat, Cloak and Dagger, Bombshell, and Jessica Drew.
Who was Spider-Woman at one point.
Yeah.
But now she's calling herself Black Widow apparently.
Intriguing.
Yes. Not the Black Widow that we know as
no.
Rebecca Romanoff. Is that what it is?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Ultimate Fantastic Four, Tony Stark, Susan Storm,
No, it's Ultimate Future Foundation.
Future Foundation. You
Yeah.
could have put that.
Well, whoops.
Well, I see FF. I see.
Yeah, I know,
think-
Fantastic Four. Yeah,
what's
yeah.
Future Foundation?
Future Foundation?
That's crazy.
You don't even know what that is?
No,
You've never heard of that?
no.
Oh, I was gonna hope you were gonna shed some light on it.
I
I don't know.
have
It's,
no
it's,
idea.
it's hold on. I'll show you on IGN the pictures of the.
Ultimate Future Foundation.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty cool. I don't know if I have the authority or the rights to show the listeners these pictures, but they look awesome. That's all I can really say. You should go to IGN and look at them.
While he's finding that, I'm going to talk about.
Anything. Just talk, man. It's a conversational podcast. Bring the listeners in for a bit. Ask them.
Mafia 3
ask him
developer
another-
shut down.
Oh, do you know who that was?
I do. Deep Down is going to have terrifying big spiders.
Big spiders. It's scary.
And we're out of topics to talk about on the current little piece of paper.
So we're all out of topics.
Now we spin topics out of our ass.
Out of our butt.
Out of our butt. What?
Well, as I'm scrolling through this here IGN, I gotta say that Catching Fire
was apparently the
Trump's Iron Man 3 is 2013's number one film, and I say Trump's as in it fired Iron Man 3. It went up to him and it
Did
said,
you-
"You're fired." Oh, I hope Donald doesn't hear this.
Did you really go there?
Oh yeah, I said Trump. I don't know. Is that bad? Should I have not brought the Don into it?
We're gonna get sued by Donald Trump now.
No.
I'm so proud of you. Why have you done this to us?
What? Getting us sued by Donald Trump?
Yeah, we're fucked.
Man,
now.
if you're getting sued by Donald Trump, you're doing something right. Or something completely terribly wrong, but that's something else. I can't find them, but it's around here somewhere. You got anything to say, or are we gonna end it here? Are we gonna have this podcast end short? 40 minutes long?
40 minutes long
We're 20 minutes short of an actual podcast.
of an actual podcast.
Well, you know, a good sized, decent podcast. You know what I mean?
We generally make our podcasts about.
They're about an hour. The first one was an hour and a half, but that was our first one, so we were allowed.
Yeah, we were testing the waters, getting our groove on, figuring out how we were going to go about things. We were still testing the format. I didn't have Twitter back then, so things were a lot harder to do.
To be honest, we're still trying to figure out the format. If anybody has any suggestions, like, I don't know how many times I have to keep saying it. This is a conversational podcast. Leave your comments in the comment section. Get at us at Twitter. He's at PerfectFlaw420.
He's that perfect flaw 420.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm at Matt Ream.
Oh.
It's so easy
You're
to
not
say
allowed
that.
to be me?
By the way, for the people that don't know how to spell Ream, it's R-E-Y-M.
I'm pretty sure people could probably spell mine.
Well, yeah, maybe. But that's all you say, bud.
Butter and such. Butter and such. Oh, you know what we haven't
Are
what we haven't talked about in a while?
Hashtag Terminator butter.
Oh, you're a prick. Oh, I don't like you.
Oh, that's your new Twitter handle now. Not your new handle, but you're gonna say hashtag Terminator butter now.
Hashtag Terminator butter. I don't like hashtags, but Terminator butter on the
You're
other
gonna
hand.
start using hashtags now. I can guarantee you.
No, I will use the ad symbol, but hashtags can go fuck themselves. It's a pound symbol, mate.
No, man. It's a hashtag nowadays.
No, it's not.
I agree with you. It is a pound sign. It's the number sign, even.
Yes, it is. Oculus Rift meets Google Glass with Epson's new Moverio smart glasses. Those are interesting looking, but looks like it's got a peripheral, so I don't know if I'd like that.
It's got an accelerometer on it, so like you tilt your head and it,
Oh, okay.
it follows with it.
So kinda like
It puts a little display in front of you, and you can play little games on it and shit. It's pretty crazy.
Lone Survivor Ice is frozen at the weekend box office, and that's
They are putting out a lot of these curved TVs and like bendable phones and stuff. What do you think about that?
bendable phone, stupid. The curved and wedge TVs, I think they look pretty cool. Who wants a bendable phone? I understand a waterproof phone. I understand phones with good crazy ass cameras, but like, who wants a curved phone? Do you want a curved phone?
Well, I mean, it
If
would
the
feel more
iPhone-
comfortable in my hand, probably.
If the iPhone 6 comes out and it's curved, are you gonna? That would be.
It depends on how I do with my contract that I'm on now. If I don't mess it up like I did my last one, then I'll probably
Upgrade.
I'll probably upgrade when I can. Yeah. Even if it is curved, fuck it, I don't care.
Even if it is. Yeah, because they've ever since Steve Jobs died, they've taken some pretty crazy design changes. They dropped the pin connector charger. There's a fingerprint scanner now. Like,
Things have been changing
things are a changing,
for everyone,
as Bob Dylan would say.
including me and you.
Yeah, 2 Xbox Ones in the house. We could be Xbox One developers pretty quick here,
Yeah.
especially because I'm signed up for the developer program.
I have a dream.
A dream where we can all play video games without being mad at each other. Why do you multiplayer assholes have to be that way? Just because I shoot you?
You know what?
Or when you shoot me, oh!
You know what
I
we should
killed you
do?
better. What?
We should play some Call of Duty.
Some Call of Duty? No, I have to play Last
Oh
of
yeah,
Us.
you know what you should do? You should go beat The Last of Us.
I should go beat The Last of Us soon. Or at least get a couple of missions in before I gotta go to bed, because I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
So anyways, since we have no more topics, this has been Point of Review. I've been your host, Matt Ream. Justice here has been talking to me a lot more. I mean, talking more than me. A lot more than I've been talking.
Like I said, the new microphone really fucked him up tonight.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
It's not.
If
he
we
has
both
to hold it, and
if
we
we-
need a microwave,
a microwave
stand, Terminator butter, coat host.
Yeah. If
Man,
we
if
if
you
we
people
had
have been listening this entire time, you will know these funny things that we're talking about.
if I had 2 microphones and 2 microphone stands, this night would have gone by so much better.
I know. We need another Rock Band microphone and 2 stands.
Yeah, we're using a Rock Band microphone. Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
That's how ghetto we are. Should I just switch back to my phone? You guys tell me. Comment in the section below. This has been Point of Review. I'm at Matt Ream on Twitter. My buddy here, the one and only Perfect Flaw himself, at Perfect Flaw 420.
Otherwise known as Justice.
Otherwise known as Justice. You can get a hold of him on the Twitters right there.
Answer my question. Who is Peter Parker's clone for the Project Spark beta key? I will tweet it to you, Facebook it to you, however means you would like to get it. If you can answer me that question. Who is Peter Parker's clone? You want a Project Spark beta key to try out on your Xbox One? Answer that question at PerfectFlaw420.
I have a question for you.
Do you?
Do they have to spell it correctly?
Do they have to spell it correctly? No, but if it comes down to more than one person answered it,
And somebody did spell it correctly, then you'll give it to that person. more
I
than
probably will have to do it that way, yeah.
Okay, fair enough for me. So if you know it, get the right spelling. What are you doing? Why are you even gonna try?
Yep, get the right spelling, and I will know Wikipedia answers.
Yeah.
I want some real answers out
This
there.
this guy knows comics, so if you get the right answer, then you're good to go. You got your Project
Like,
Spark
it's
beta
a
key.
one-name answer, but if you can give me a little bit of little bio.
It's a 2-name answer. What are you talking about? He's got a first name and a last name.
I understand that, but if you can give me a little, like, where it came from and like a little thing in your blurb, your chances of winning are a little bit better.
If you give him a little origin.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of origin. Tell him how the clone happened, and rather than just all you need technically is the name.
Is the answer?
But if you give him a little extra, you might get a little extra. You give a little, you get a little. That's how we play.
I like that. I like that a lot. Anyways, this has been Point of Review, a Smoking Lamp Studios production. We get all our information from IGN, from Game Over Greggy.
Oh, you were so close. You messed it up a little bit. It's at Game Over Greggy on the Twitters. We call him Greg Miller up in here. And there's also Colin Moriarty. We can get him on what?
At No Taxation.
On the Twitters, yeah.
And our other favorite person that we like to listen to is at that Kevin Smith.
Yeah, you got it right that time, bud.
Follow him on his Smodcasts.
Yes, he makes Smodcasts, podcasts, whatever. He calls them Smodcasts because he's got this Smodco Productions. I don't know. We keep rambling on. You need to go finish The Last of Us. I need to make this and put it up on the YouTubes.
He's got to do a little bit of editing.
I do because of this damn microphone.
Yeah, he's got to make sure the audio quality.
I have to listen to this whole thing basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, that's okay because
this has been episode 5.
It is. It is episode 5. Good night.
We'll see you episode 6 next week.
Or good morning if you're listening to it Monday morning, because that's when we put everything out.
Alrighty.
If you got a comment, leave one down in the comment section. Hit us up on the Twitters. You already got them.
Share, like, subscribe.
Share, like, subscribe. Get it all done. You know, that's what we're here for.